What's up, guys? Today we're going to be ranking the seeding rounds from worst to best.
Yes, and we will each make our own list so that you get a perspective from a beatboxer and a non-beatboxer. Yes.
Yes.
And by the way, the reason why we hadn't posted the rest of the reaction videos is because I was sick. I didn't have corona though, so that's good. And
luckily.
Yeah, now we are back. And as you can see, we're sitting together, which is kind of
finally
a bit weird though. But
yeah,
we're in the same town now, so this weekend, so that's nice.
Yeah. So let's get ranking.
Let's go. So we will start from the bottom and then go to the top. So we have just watched all the videos and we will try to explain why we have placed them where we have. Yeah, you can start.
Yes. So for me, the worst one, which I was actually surprised myself that it was the worst, because when I first saw this one, I thought it was pretty good. But on the last place, I got Villain.
And by the way, even though it's the worst one, it's not bad. It's just compared to the others. Yeah. And remember, this is top class beatboxers. This is the best in the world, and it's just our opinions and what we feel like when we watch them. So.
And as I said, I actually liked this one, so I was confused when I saw this was.
Yeah, like when I came to
place.
his house, he said like he thought that was one of the best ones, and I was like, wait, what? I thought that was one of the worst, and then he saw it again, and I was like, yeah, kind of.
yeah. So
yeah, at my 8th place, I have also placed Villain, because I feel like he was like, don't get me wrong, he was good, but it's like I didn't feel like he had that much special. He was one of the ones that I had most expectations for, I think, so that's probably why he disappointed me a bit, because I think he had one of the best wildcards, but yeah, so I chose to place him at 8th place.
Yeah, it was just generally good, but nothing outstanding.
Yeah, but I liked he used. I think his lyrics was pretty cool with I'm gonna kick back or whatever he said, because it's a kickback battle, and I think his structure were good.
Okay.
Now on to number 7.
On my number 7, I got Ridmind.
Yeah, for me this was a very hard choice. I also thought about putting Ridmind there, but I chose to put Dilip there. And the reason for that is because I feel like both could have used their time better, but I feel like Dilip, he used a really old routine and I wasn't that impressed with it. He had some technical hard sounds and all that stuff, you know, and he had he was creative. I really liked his intro. No, you don't see that a lot in the beatbox community. You often see it like in talent shows, like where they go more into roles and kind of that stuff. But it was pretty good though.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
But I heard better from him, so.
Yeah. For me, Ridmind was pretty good, but like, and I actually placed. Let's go. We can just go over 7th and 6th place, because we both have the same. I see. Just we switched them around. So he liked. Ridmind.
I have Rhythman on my 6th,
and I had Dilip on my 6th.
Yeah,
so,
but I have another reason why I put Rhythman in 6th though. Compared to my 5th place.
Yeah, I would just say the reason I just put Ridmind there was because I thought it was okay. It was pretty good, better than Villain. But for me, Dilip did just a little better, because I myself am a little more fan of more experimental music. So when he had that like special kind of start, I was like, damn, this is pretty unique, pretty cool. So for me, he gets a lot of extra points for that. And other than that, like Ridmind was like just as good.
I just want to say, like, Ridmind didn't do any kind of super special sounds or anything like Villain did inward bass and did the solo whistles and zippers and that crazy stuff. But I just feel like he had such good timing, and it's pretty original, I would say, with all that polyphonic, what is it called, you know, the weird timing he uses on the beats, and polyrhythm, that's what it called, polyrhythm beats. I really like that. I think it's pretty, like many other have done it, but he uses it in a really good way, I think. So, yeah.
Yes.
So on to number 5.
So for me, I have Elise on number 5.
Yeah. Okay. I have put Duds on number 5. Because from Duds, I feel like Duds is a really good beatboxer. He scored really high in musicality and all that. And but for me, I'm missing some bass and some bit more hard hitting stuff. That's what I like to listen to, and for me, what I feel like is Duds scores really high on musicality. DudeMen scores really hard on rhythm. He's really good at rhythmic stuff and all that polyrhythms and that stuff. So for me, it was really hard judging between Duds and DudeMen because both has their own really specific style, kind of. But Duds has more technical sounds, more technical advanced sounds and all that. So that's why I put Duds higher than DudeMen. And many of you are probably hating on me for putting DudeMen high and comparing Duds like that low, but that's just my opinion. So yeah.
Yeah. The reason for me putting Elise lower than Dudes is because of in the start. I really didn't like that. To me, it felt like he wasted a lot of time, and before he got to the good part. But with the Dudes, it felt like he was at the good part when he started. But I think when Elise got to the good part, it was actually a little better than Dudes, but he wasted like a minute before it got to the good part.
That's kind of why I put the DudeMen so low too, like on 6th place, because I feel like DudeMen and Dilip both just wasted a bit more time than they should have. So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Number 4.
Yeah. I can see that we switch. We have the same here. So on number 4 I have Dudes.
Yeah, and I have Elise on my 4th.
So we just switch around.
So yeah, I think the reason why I put Elise higher is because first of all, I personally like his style more, but considering like I try to like unsee that, and I feel like, as I said, I feel like Duds could have added more bass, and I feel like he was missing a bit. And I liked Elise had good timing. He has good technicality with nice combos and all that. And I feel like he could have used his time better, but yeah, I feel like it was better. And the reason I have him over Duds is because he has more technical beats and better like patterns that he use also in terms of like he also used musicality and stuff. So yeah. So overall, I just feel like he was better. And
now it's number 3.
Yeah. So yeah, I put Bjart on number 3.
Yes, I did the same.
So yeah, we
just agree on that.
I was thinking about putting Elise over Bjart, but then I was just like, yeah, I kind of just thought Bjart. I think Bjart did more unique things, in my opinion. Even though he has done it for a long time, his style and all that. I feel like it was pretty original, and he had really much bass, very hard style kind of thing, and yeah, it went for musicality like many others did. So I feel like Bjart was pretty good.
Yeah, for me, Bjart was just high intensity, high energy. It felt always like there was something happening, and I
just
really
went full battle mode. So
yeah,
I feel like his structure was pretty good too. So. He's known for having long build-ups, but I didn't feel like this was too long, so yeah. And on to number 2.
Secka.
Yeah, same for me. I know very many people think Secka is first place, but for me, there was just a slight tiny bit I felt was missing. Of course, Dilo's number 1 of us then.
Yeah.
And in Dilo, I just feel like he had that little extra that Secka didn't have. But Secka went also for a very musical style, as well as Dilo and Duds. And I feel like Secka is like Duds, but better. And he brings better bass, more advanced sounds. And yeah, I really like the bass he used, like vocal bass thing. I don't really know what that was, but I really liked it. And yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing to add.
Okay.
I agree with everything.
Okay. And like D-Lo.
Yeah, D-Lo.
I just feel like D-Lo was just super solid. It was just a really solid round. I could see you could take some points off for like changing up his routine in the middle of it, but I feel like that is pretty good use of time. I would rather put the extra point of that for good use of time, and he managed to put hard hitting style and musicality style instead of like the same time that Duds only had musicality and Beart only had like a hard style. So I feel like he just managed to show more of everything he got, and he just had better use of the time, pretty much. So
yeah,
and he was really good timing, really clean. Everything he does is good and
good structure. Good.
I really like his melody was the one that was stuck in my mind for the longest. So I feel like that's really what counts in the end.
I think one of the most disappointing things about the seeding rounds was the two best got out at first. Like the first two seeding rounds were the best ones.
Yeah.
And after that, they slowly got a little worse.
I agree on that, cause like I really like Elise, but I didn't feel like he was that great in the seeding rounds. And also DudeMen, I have high hopes for. I really liked his wild card, even though I know many people didn't. But yeah, it wasn't that great in the seeding round. And also Villain, I had high hopes for, but he was. Yeah, I didn't like it that much in the seeding round. So yeah, we are gonna watch what the SPX judges says, what their rankings is, and compare it to ours. So they have the live stream right now as we are recording this, so we need to watch it afterwards, and we will add it on to the clip. So
yes.
This is bullshit, man. We just watched the thing, and if you wonder why I'm so fucking red in my cheeks, it's because I'm concentrating so much on judging this, man. And it was all just for a grand, man. Like it was the judging of this thing, like it was shit, man. Okay, but really, I think it's pretty fair what they did. I think it's fair ranking. They have Sekka first place, D-Lo second place, B-Art third place, Dudes at 4, Villain 5, Elise 6, 7 DudeMen, 8 Dilip. The ones I'm disagreeing the most on is Villain at 5. I think that's the only one I got the problem with. Because I feel like Elise was better than Villain. He used many of the same techniques, and with the... I don't know exactly how to do it, but you know like what I mean. I think Elise overall was better than Villain. And I also feel like Dilip was better than Villain. And also, in my opinion, DudeMen was better than Villain. Sorry to all Villain fans, but that's what both of us felt. And
Villain should have been on the bottom, bro.
Yeah, so if we compare our lists, they're up on the screen right now. In the middle is the official. This is mine, and that's John's.
I got actually pretty close when I look at it. It's actually quite good.
3 right. For me, I had the only one right at my list is B-Art at the 3rd place. Sekka and D-Lo, I can see why Sekka is. I can fully see why Sekka is in 1st place because he was really good.
Yeah.
But for for both of us, D-Lo is 1st place though.
Yeah.
B-Art is just 3rd place. That everyone agrees on that. I feel like was really easy to judge that actually.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like Dudes should be under Elise, and Elise should be over Villain. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with the place of Dudes actually.
I see why he's there,
yeah.
But it's probably just because I like Elise better. I don't know, but I fully see why he's there. And but Villain, I think Elise should be over Villain at least. That's I think that's wrong to place him at under Villain.
Yeah.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Tell us your lists in the comment if you have one. And you can say what you felt about the official lists and our list.
And remember to hit that bell so you get a notification every time we upload a video.
Yes.
And make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.